shake your booties for black girl nerds.
So I watched the show. I loved it. And so can you tell me a little bit about your characters?
I played Diego Hargreeves, number 2 out of the 7 siblings, and in the comic book he is the Kraken, but in the show he's able to move, to throw knives and direct them to wherever he wants to hit the target, and he's really pissed off sometimes.
I play Allison Hargreeves, number 3, the rumor, and I have the ability to alter reality and influence people's decision making. And she's she's having a very personal, she's in a lot of personal turmoil right now when we pick up Finding Allison. So she's working through her family drama.
I play Luther Hargreaves, number 1, space boy. Luther is effectively the leader of the Umbrella Academy team, and he's the one that feels the pressure, I would say, the most out of all the team to really sort of perform and not let his father's legacy down, I suppose. So yeah, he's still very much the superhero inside that he wants to still be, and he feels like his job isn't complete yet.
And since there's so many characters in the show, what were your favorite relationships to explore throughout the season?
That's really interesting because every relationship between each of the siblings has its own personal story. Mm-hmm. So every time I was on a new journey with each of the characters, I enjoyed it individually in a very different way. Mm-hmm. So that's a tough question to answer, really, because each of them, have their own brilliant little moments. Mm-hmm.
Which really works because we're all so different.
Yeah.
That when you place 2 characters, whether it is, Five and Diego and Allison, or Luther and Diego, or Klaus and Five, or Klaus and Luther, I mean, you could just play off of so many moments, and a lot of it actually ends up being really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so one of my favorite things about the show is it was so weird, but in the best way. And then there were so many emotional moments. What was the hardest scene for you to film? Or hardest moment, maybe?
Hardest. I mean, actually, the fight between me and you in the pilot actually was tough because of the conditions of the ground we were on, and it was like minus 17 or something, and then we were doing a rain scene. So that was a pretty tough scene to shoot, just logistically as well, because it started to get really dangerous with the terrain that we were fighting on. Like I threw him across the ground, and he's supposed to just sort of run across, and he just slips across this mudslide. That was probably one of the harder ones.
I've got a couple emotional scenes with Ellen. The sister storyline in this show is really emotionally heavy, and so there's some stuff in episode 10 and 8 that were really fun and also really taxing emotionally. And it's good because I don't have a sister, so it was really nice to kind of know what it's like to, I have a sister. I didn't grow up with a sister, but so it's nice to work out the sisterly love and figure that out.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I would say that the rain scene was pretty heavy, and obviously any scene in the whole thing, because we were moving so fast, and especially when they put us all together, you had to really figure out, while staying true to the story, who is, or what is Diego doing, or is in this particular moment to still actually service everyone else, so it was kind of like playing, you have this measurement and you're trying to figure out how to, what is it tipping, to keep the story going forward.
Well, I really enjoyed this show, and thank you so much.
Of course, thank you.
Better shake